1992. Shows you how long ago this was. I had an old microcassette recorder for my answering machine. Those don't exist anymore. And I knew my father was out of town, and I decided to play a joke, pretending to be a neighbor in distress. And I could do a flawless impression of this guy. He had a very distinctive voice, a little bit of a speech impediment, but I could do an impression. And when I called my mother, I was pretending to be this neighbor, and she answered, referring to me as the neighbor. Mm-hmm. So I knew I had her hook, line, and sinker. And I recorded the call, and then I had to call her back and said, Mom, whatever you do, please don't go over there. Was that you? I go, yes, that was me. And she said, oh my God, I was about to go to this guy's house, and with a jar of Vaseline, all that, kind of a long story. Yeah, because I was pretending to be stuck in a window. So fast forward 13 years later to 2005, a couple of very kind souls in my life. One person was able to transfer the audio from microcassette onto his computer. The other person was able to clean up the audio in post-production. And I had a digital copy of it. And I couldn't be with my mother. The nurse answered and said, your mother's been unconscious. She hasn't, been awake in like over a week and a half. I said, I would like you to play this recording for her. I realized that she's close to death, but maybe she'll hear it. She'll know it was me. Nurse played the phone call. My mother woke up. The nurse was like, oh my God, your mother is awake. Nurse couldn't believe it. Nurse who took care of my mother for 3 weeks. And my mother, her eyes were wide open. She heard her voice. She heard my voice impersonating the neighbor. And that was my way of bringing joy to my mother's life. I gave her a good laugh on the way out. It was beautiful, and I thank God that nurse was kind enough to do that. It's something I'll never forget. And even though I couldn't be there when she passed, it's as if I was there. That was my greatest gift. I said, Mom, you were one funny lady. You gave me your sense of humor. And so, yeah.
That's special.
Yeah, it was. I'll never forget that as long as I'm alive. So, I still have that recording. I played in the car. I'll play it for friends. They think it's the funniest thing they ever heard. They said,